Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to film a quick everyday type of look that I usually go for when I'm in a hurry. This is usually what I go for every day. It's quick and simple, and I will also show you some tips and tricks on how to get some fuller, longer lashes. And I think this is a very helpful video for everyone out there who's running late, if you're a mother on the go. If you're a very busy person, I feel like this is a very flexible look. You can add some, you can lose some, and you can always do it to your likings. And if you guys want to know how to get my quick get ready look on the go, whatever I want to call it, then go ahead and just keep watching. What I'm going to start with is my moisturizer, the MAC Oil Control. That's what I'm going to go in with. Just a little bit on my fingertips. And kind of hook it over my T-zone, and then I'll rub it in everywhere else after. And I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. It really helps your makeup glide on very smoothly. It eliminates the look of big pores, so it kind of smooths all that out. And then I'm going to start off with my eyebrows, just like I always do. Favorite brush, Morphe B7, Anastacia Dipbrow in the soft brown. Ooh, my eyebrows need to be done. I know I just messed up there, but if you guys haven't seen my eyebrow routine on how I basically groom them and fill them in, I'll have that link in the bottom description box. But they are looking pretty hairy, scary right now. Then I'm going to go in with my favorite concealer. You guys should already know this. The Coverstick Concealer by Maybelline. This is in the color Ivory. Always use this to highlight the brow bone. Then I'm just going to use my Tarte concealer palette. I'm just going to use the color 4. It's more like a pinkier shade, but has like a little bit of a pink tint in it, but it works good as an eyelid primer for me. Just for an everyday use, for quick on the go look. And then the brush that I used for that, was the Younique concealer brush. That's what I used to blend that in. And then my brushes that I always like to highlight the brow bone with is the B18 and my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer. And I'm just going to be using one palette today, which is the Morphe 350M. So I just went in with that shade to highlight the brow bone, and I'm going into this shade just to set my eyelid primer. Then I'm going to go in, starting my eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the Morphe B81, just a bigger blending brush, and I'm going to put a little color in there. I'm going to go into this color right here. It's like a orangey tan, not exactly like a terracotta color, but it has a little bit of an orange tint to it, since I want this look to be a little more warm. So I'm just blending that a bit into my crease. Okay. And I'm going to go into a more Morphe B38 brush. This is just a thinner blending brush. And I'm going to go into this color right here. This looks like it has a tint of like a green in it. It's like a dirty green, but it has a little bit more brown and like a taupey color in it, if I'm describing that correctly. But I'm just taking that into my crease area. I'm going to take it more in there. Then I'm going to go back in with that first brush that I used with the B81 and just blend that in. Then I'm just going to put a little bit of liner on. I'm not doing a wing or anything. I just want to put one little thin line right next to the lash area so that it gives the illusion that I have like thicker and fuller lashes. That way I don't have to curl them as much or put as much mascara on, since this is just an everyday on the go look for me. This is basically my trick on how to get that illusion. So I'm just gonna line it a bit. Very close to the lash line. Like that. So you can barely see it. And actually, I forgot to tell you guys what I'm using. I'm using the Loreal Super Slim Infallible 12-Hour Black Liner. I love this liner. For a liquid pen with a felt tip, it works amazing for me. You can do it really quick. I feel like I have a lot of control with it as well. So this is what I use. And I'm in a hurry. It's just quicker for me than the gel liner that I'll use. And I guess also another trick, I'm not really lining it, like using it this way. I'm more like dabbing it against the lash area, if you guys can kind of see what I'm doing there. I'm just like pressing it against, and then if too much product comes out, I'll go ahead and blend it out with the applicator that it's coming out of. But I find it easier in a bit of a straight line. Comes out a bit more straighter when I'm just pressing it against it like that. And what I like to do is go in with the e.l.f. Professional Eyeliner Brush, just a flat shader brush like this. And I'll take a little bit of a brown just to soften that line a bit. So I'm going to go in back with that Morphe, with the Morphe palette, and I'm going to take this dark chocolate brown and mix it in with that one as well. And I'm just going to soften the liner a bit. and it's just softening it up like that. And then for the face, I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation. I'm just going to use a beauty blender. And just take it down the neck. And I like to put a little bit on my ears too, because sometimes when my daughter is running around, I don't like my hair in my face, so I have to put it up. You can notice sometimes when your ears aren't matching. Going in with my favorite concealer, Maybelline Instant Line. Set my makeup in with the Rimmel Stay Matte in the translucent. I am running out, so I need to make a target line. I'm just using the same e.l.f. Flawless Concealer, what I used to set the eyelid primer. I'm just going to use it to set my under eye concealer. And then I'm just going to go in with a bigger brush. This is the Morphe BK26 brush. The lettering is kind of off of it for me. And the forehead, because I need it in Maltese zone as much as I could, because I already told you I am greasy as hell. Then I'm gonna just warm up the face. I'm not really gonna bronze too much. I'm just gonna warm up the face. I'm not really gonna contour or anything, but I'm gonna use the Hoola Benefit, and I'm using the Younique blusher brush just to warm up the face a bit. A brush with nothing on it, no name. And then I'm gonna just bronze it up a little bit more. This is the baked bronzer from Milani. With this, I'm gonna use this as my blush today. Back to my powder brush and blend everything in. And for highlight, I'm also just using a drugstore. This was actually supposed to be a bronzer. This is from e.l.f. I got this maybe a year ago, and I was just wanting to try out their bronzers. But this is like super light for me. I know it doesn't look like that, but if you, let me show you. But it's not a bronzer at all. Like if you, it's perfect for a highlight. So that's what I use for an everyday highlight. So I'm going to use the Morphe B39 just to dust a little bit of my cheekbones. Watch this. See, it's not a bronzer at all. It's not really adding anything but a little glow. So when I had purchased this, trying to bronze up my face, I didn't like that, but I swatched it again, and look, it's like perfect for a small little glow. You guys see that? So that is what I use for an everyday glow, and then I'll just go ahead and put a little bit over the eyelash. I'll go ahead and put a little bit over my eyebrows, right at the arch, and then a little bit on my cupid's bow. See, look at how like glowy that looks. And then I'm gonna do my eyelashes. Just gonna use my Sephora Gold Eyelash Curler. Look a little bit more voluminous. I'm going to show you how I like to curl them, but I have to get really close. So hopefully you can see this. I like to lightly lift. I know you just put eyeshadow on, but you have to like lightly use your finger, and you're going to like carefully grab all of the hairs in there. And you're gonna curl. You're gonna kind of feel a little bit more of the tug because it's getting like the very root of it. But I feel that this definitely does help because you're getting all the way in there. But you have to be very careful not to pinch your eyelid because you're basically putting them in there. And then after that's done, I like to do the middle of it, then the tip of the eyelash, just so it can look a little bit more like a softer and natural curl. And then the mascara I'm going to use is not my favorite, but I mean, they were all out of, the Target that I went to, they were all out of my stilettos, so I'm using the Maybelline, the Rocket Volume Express in waterproof. And then you're going to start from the roots and wiggle up. What I like to do is basically go under the lash like this and kind of help it stay curled. Then I'm going to go back into the e.l.f. Professional just to do the under lash area, just to do my bottom lash area. I'm going to go back into the Morphe palette, and I'm going to take one of those dark browns that I used to set my eyeliner, just to tug right in the lower lash areas to give the same illusion that they are also full. Just a bit like that. And then we're going to go in with a small, this is an e.l.f. Professional blending brush. I'm just going to take that over there and just blend it under. Just like that. If you get any color, clean it up with that one brush I used. Then I'm going to do the bottom lash area. With my mascara. Then I'm going to go in with the NYX Matte Finish Spray. And then I'm gonna go in with the MAC Honey Love, just a natural type of nude I like to wear. And it's a bit on the warmer side, so it works good with this eyeshadow. So this is the finished look for my everyday makeup look. This is usually a lot quicker for me when I am in a rush, and since I am a mom on the go and I always have a small bit of time for myself to get ready, this is usually the go-to look I would go for. It's very natural, but yet, well, natural for me, I should say, because it may be a lot for someone else, but it's natural for me. So this is also very helpful for you mothers or just those teen girls who are in a rush for school. You get up late, you're late for work, stuff like that. I feel like it's a very good look for anybody. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this look. I've been wanting to film this quick everyday look for you guys for a while. It's just very hard when I have a toddler, so it's not so much her, it's just me finding the time and the space to do it. Here it is, so I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't already, please go subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video.